All right, so let's get started. Today is Tuesday, actually. It's December 5th, 2023, and let's review the news for today. Actually, we don't have that much. We don't have anything in the morning. So basically, in the morning, meaning 8:30. So no news here at 8:30. The first news it's at 9:45 here, and then we do have PMI services and job openings at 10 a.m. So there could be some movement there, um, and we'll see how it reacts. So as always, I'm going to, not always, but most of the time, what I'm going to do is to activate my alarm here at 10 a.m. and 9:40. I'm going to put 9:40 just in case there. But I don't expect that much movement there. So I do have the alarms. I do have also alarms for when the main markets open, so in that way I don't miss it. I do have gold at 8:18, so that it's 2 minutes before the gold open, and I have it Monday through Friday, obviously. And then I have crude at 9 a.m. So 2 minutes before 9 a.m. when the pit open for crude, I set the alarm there. Okay, so let's move this one out of the way. And let's get started with gold analysis. So yesterday I marked this high and low, or resistance and support, and I said that I was 2095. 2095, and here the low was 2072. Look at how this one worked well. So it went down, let's see, 4:30, 8:30. So we were close there. And there was an entry there that I did not take, because I said it in the live stream that I was too close to this support right here, so I didn't feel confident that it was going to break. But it broke nevertheless. It broke down and got into this low right here, found some support. If you look at here, there's not really a potentially that pivot there, and those that level of support right there. So it came back up, and now it came and did this beautiful bounce off of the new resistance and or previous support, and then went down beautifully, go down into this next level that here, which was the extension there. So this was from here to there, probably it was like $1,500 potential. And this one here was about $1,000. That I did not take that one, but this one here was beautiful. So and then found some support, and look at this. So look at that area there. So if you project this one here, that is the support where it went straight into it, a little bit extended off of the projection I had here. But it found some support right there. So for that reason, there's a couple of levels that I find that I'm drawing for today. So this is the support here, which is actually that value, this value, and that value. So that there is my support, which is 2039. Let's call it 2039. And then in the upper side, I do have this pivot right there. Not very well supported in the history. I don't know what that is. Maybe a correction, but it's not really anywhere I would say it's the overnight. So that one there could be also a good one, and you could have some resistance up here as well, a little bit below where I put it there. So, and this one is kind of well supported by this mid as well. So you do see that that value there, which is a little or a smaller, thinner line there. Just 1 second, I'm gonna need to turn off the volume. So some resistance there. You could find some resistance as well right here, and especially on that. I could probably take this one a little bit higher. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay. So that's gold. Let's see what gold does today. And that in the Renko chart on yesterday's move, you can see the trigger for that entry. So in here, let me show you. Right here, there was this one here is the one that did not take, but then you have this extension when it broke off of this previous overnight low, came back down, bounced back up, and then this one was the big trade for me yesterday. So okay. Okay, let's go back to point and figure. Let's go and look at support and resistance for crude. And crude has been moving down, continuing the crusade to the downside. Let's put it that way. Support today is this value here, which is that support there, and maybe that resistance. It's the upper level. So I would say that 72.5, and this one here. If you look at the history, 72.5 is right there too. So so 72.5, and then in the upper side you do have this this pivot here. Not that much in there. So I rounded this one to 74.5. It could be a little bit above this one as well, because here you have a significant pivot high and low right here in this vertical move right there. So we'll see what it does, and if it's going to continue moving down. I'm still bearish in crude, but we are right at support at 72.37. Actually, 72.37 would be 72.37 would be previous lows in history. I don't have them in this chart, but in the daily charts on the in the Thinkorswim platform. So check that out. Okay, so now let's see ES values for today. I am here at, well, in yesterday also ES, I said that I was a bit bearish but also neutral, or I was thinking it was it could be in a range, and in fact it was in a range. It went down, came below this support level we defined yesterday, came back down, and then moved to this other side, but it's still in the range. In the range right here, right? So and this one has been there for several days now. In ES now, it's trying to go down, but it has some support right here that could be important. And remember that we are in December. Santa's rally is still in the mind of investors, so the year is not over yet. We could have some movement to the back to to the upside still. So support here, I mean resistance here, 45.80. That would be probably a good level, and then below here is 45.50 to 45.50 because of this one, right? 45.50 because of this levels right here, but actually I do have it in the previous low from yesterday, which is 45.54. So I would say that we are in an area here that could act as a support because all of that because of this what you see in here, right? So you have low. All of this area is an area of demand that could move could find some buyers here if it doesn't go all the way down and move to the downside. Now, if it crosses here, could happen that you can go up and then move back down if it bounces right there. We'll see. Okay, so now let's look at NQ. NQ levels I have here is this previous low right here, which is 15,722, and in the upside 15,720. 15,720, that could be. And then this one here would be look at this bottom right here, which is now a resistance. So I'm putting it here, 15,850, 15,860, something around that area there. And I'm not really clear, just to give a number. Let's see, 15,855. 15,855, I would say. I don't, not to be exact there. 15,860 could be. Okay, so that would be the levels for today. So let's see if it's going to go up and then bounce back up, or if it's going to keep moving in this area here. So let's go and visit the gold in the time charts. Neutral in the 250. Oh, in the daily we had this big topping tail here. I could project yesterday that we were going to be bearish, at least for the day. Now we are in the range. After this big move, we need to see if it's going to find some support at this level here, if it's going to range or going to bounce back up, but still bearish in the dailies. And found some support right here in the 240s, and now it's in the range. We are below the 50, so I'm still a bit bearish in here, unless it finds really support at this level. In the 60 minutes, we are moving sideways. There's a couple of dojis here and trying to bounce back up in a counter trend move, and we'll see if it does, and if this low here is respected or not, and then if not, we will see some move to the downside. 30 minutes in a range, counter trending to up, and then momentum is giving us a one green bar to the upside there. Okay, let's go to crude. $30 minutes, crude moving down, bearish move, going through previous low, and then see if we are going to find some support here at S1 level in the 30 minutes. 240 also bearish, daily bearish, little bit, sorry for the didn't go through. Okay, so 240 minutes bearish, bear flag right here, couple of topping tails right there as well. Found some sellers, and then we do have also a bear flag triggered up here, doji continuation and moving down below the support level, but found support at 72.20 as we described it yesterday. There, we'll see if it's going to continue the move down or not. ES. Moving yes, in the daily, forming this doji. There's a doji right here before 2 minutes. 2 minutes for gold pit to open. So my alarm just triggered. So we are at the lows, deciding if it's going to see this one as a doji continuation move, but holding support right here in ES so far. Big topping tail in this candle, bearish, momentum is bearish, and we are below them all the moving averages here. And this one here in the 240 we are crossing as well, so a little bit bearish in this move. And then ES in 30 minutes, topping tail in this current bar at 2 minutes for this one. No. 11 minutes for this one to close, but we are rejecting that high right here, moving towards the support level from yesterday. So we'll see what it's going to do. If it moves to the upside, then it's a counter trend, but continuation would be if we close below that support level. And then in Q in the 240 minutes, we are going towards the 200 simple moving average right here. All the moving averages are heading down. I'm still short-term bearish in the 240. Moving sideways to counter trend in Q in the 60 minutes, forming a potential bear flag right here. Going back up, this one move here to this support, and then it's heading up. So you see the last candles here have been moving sideways on the 60 minutes. So we'll see what if it's going to break this low 15.758. Why don't, okay, so there's something wrong with my NQ again. I don't have the levels. All charts apply, and now I do have them. Okay. So yeah, this is a good reference for me. So here we do have the high and the low. We are right in the middle of this channel, and we do have some support and resistance in here. So we'll see if it's going to go into that next level of support right here. Okay, so that's that. Today, let's look at what gold is going to do. Remember, no news at 8:30. Gold is moving sideways. And that would be my pre-market levels analysis for today. I leave you with some music, and let's wait to see if there's any movement in the market. So it's triggering a wick out of the moving average here, but it's within the cloud. And right below this 50 SMA, or is the EMA of EMA. Um, so not really long live, I would say, but you never know. Momentum is positive though, right here. You see that there was a bounce off of that momentum there. I did not like it just because, it triggered within the cloud and right below the moving average. Now, the moving averages sometimes are there for being broken, right? And in this time it was. We do have also this diagonal here. In the 30 minutes, actually, there was a breakout of a doji, a continuation doji, that followed a, let me put it here real quick. So here you do have a green candle. Then doji momentum is turning green, but it's a counter trend in the it's a counter trend in the 30 minutes. So, but it's moving. Not ideal entry, so that's why I didn't take it. I wanted to wait a little bit, and still we are 5 minutes into the, or actually now 10 minutes, 10 minutes after the market opened. So early still. Yeah, coming back a little. Um, Triggered a an exit actually there for. See this when you have a higher time frame moving against this one here, all the moving averages are stuck into the downside, and here you do have um, the moving averages going to the upside. That what happened is that the targets could be much smaller probabilistically, right? So because you have still some good resistance up in these levels here, so sellers are going to be found in this bear move unless it goes through, obviously. But at this point, the probability that it is going to move much more, it's lower. It could, but it's so you have to be cautious of your entries there. It's not doing that much actually. Um, there was no news at 8:30. We knew that it was going to be kind of no reaction because there's no news. Next news were at 9:45 to 10 a.m. So we'll see what the market does. Most likely it's going to be sideways for now. Now it's trying to move. It's trying to move to the upside again, making a wick out of the 34, and that one really triggered. Still counter trend in the higher time frame. It bounced nicely off of this previous days, you know, from that support level where see if it gives us another potential entry here. I don't really like it that much because we are counter trending in the higher time frame. So 30 minutes is not giving us that much of a hope of this move, but it could be. And coming back down, rejecting this. This is the opening for yesterday at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. it is? Yeah, 6 p.m. So it was rejected right here with potential more downside. Crude is bouncing off of the previous low. This is the previous low here. Still counter trending. And in the 240 minutes is also bearish. So there's no confluence in between the higher time frame or in the anchor chart, which is this one here in the 30 minutes, and this one here. You see, you're trying to get up in here, but it's actually a counter trend move in here. So we'll see what these candles are going to do. But there's some good resistance up here. And crude is starting to move up. Really, there was no entry here in the, for me at least, in the in crude. So this move, we need to wait until the market opens and see what it's going to do. But it's a bounce off of this previous low right here. And and really did not respect this support, no resistance to go and back down. Their market is not open though, but not that much noise today, huh? Okay. Gold is coming back down. Really choppy now, so crude is hitting this opening value from yesterday, 6 p.m. There's forming a week out of the moving average in this last, but still, again, we are counter trending in the 30 minutes. If I was going to take a long here, a short is out of the way because all the moving averages and all the indicators are indicating that it could go and bounce off of here. So there's no way that I would take a short here against the trend. But this short-term trend is not supported um, by the 30 minutes anchor chart. So if I was going to take a one trade here, it's going to be very, very tight in terms of how many ticks I would expect this one to go and move in my direction. I'm gonna play safe and I'm not gonna do anything. I could be wrong, but I am at a level of resistance that it's I consider it a bit important to me. So mm, and it's moving in that direction now. Week out of the moving average, forming now, positive momentum. The only problem is this 30 minutes. Crude is bouncing back down off of that opening value right here. Here. So it's coming back down now. Let's see if it's going to. And in the 30 minutes on crude, you can see that one there too. We are right at the support, at the resistance levels, right there on the moving averages. And our levels are up here. So we'll see if this one is a bullish move for sure. But we are right at resistance at this point. Not doing anything. Guys, I'm going to end up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave a couple of minutes with music. And remember to subscribe to the channel and check the Apex discount. They have 71% until the end of this year. I don't think that they are going to come up with anything better. Probably they will, but we'll see. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. And play safe. No news, no big news today, so it could be rangy. So look at the support and resistance levels I marked, and played them out as targets or breakouts from there. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.